Hello everyone, this is Lolo the Samurai, and welcome to the first episode of the new series I promised in the third tier of Spain. I've decided I'm going to call this Basque In Glory. Now, I'm not sure how original that name is. I'm sure someone who's done a Bilbao save has used that name, but that's the name I'm going to use. I'm not great with names, so that's just what I think that's what will work best for this. So we're going to start with Portugalete. Now, I will a little bit of a disclaimer for the series. I am Peruvian. I can't speak Spanish fluently, but just for the sake of this save, I'm gonna say everything with a gringo accent, just because it's more understandable for English viewers, and also because it just goes with the flow better when you speak in another language. So I'm not gonna say it in the Spanish accent. I'm gonna say it in more of a gringo accent. So I'm gonna call it Portugalete instead of Portugalete, which and the same goes for the names as well. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But we are still gonna use the accent. So Alaves, for example, we're gonna keep that in. We're not gonna call it Alavaz. So yeah, that's a little bit of a disclaimer here. Now, the reason I chose the squad, I usually just pick the team with the best badge in my opinion, but I did want to choose it. The reason I chose this division in particular is because I mean, we've seen a lot of good teams from Barcelona, from Madrid, even from I wouldn't say the Canaries, but the Canaries have had their sides. Uh, Basque County or Basque Country, is it Basque County or country? I don't know. Pais Vasco is basically the outlier. I know Bilbao have won titles, but I feel like I think Sociedad have won a title or two as well. But I didn't want to bring another competitor to the field because it seems to be one of the lesser talked about regions in Spain when it comes to football. And I'm not talking about the players that they come through because Basque Country has a lot of good players coming through. There's like Bilbao could still build a stacked team even today with their philosophy and all. But I think that the best way, I think I wanted to bring another competitor because I don't know, I just don't hear it talked about too much. My other option was Inter de Madrid. Let's look for it. Was it this one? No, it's Catalunya. That is, I think the West. I have terrible sense of direction. Here it is. This is the other team I was thinking of. Wait, is it here? No. It is Division 3 or it's Division 5. What am I saying? This is the capital division. This is the other team I was thinking about using. DUX Internacional de Madrid. Sorry if you hear that, just my dog in the background. This is the other team I was thinking of using, but I opted for Portugalete in the end. So let's introduce the squad before we go. We're going to play one live comp today. I still have yet to analyze the squad in its fullest. This is the best guy we have, Esteve, who's probably going to play. No, not probably. He is going to play as a deep line playmaker, but he can also play as the ball in a midfielder if he must need to. His tackling is 14, and honestly, in a ball in a midfielder, which is what I'm going to use. In the lower divisions, you gotta always make sure they have good tackling because it's very easy to get sent off or get stupid yellows if they don't have good tackling. And I'm gonna talk about the one signing. The other players will learn as we go along because I'm not very good at analyzing the squad at the start. Jaime Almagro, this is a signing I made. Got him a loan from Leganes, but honestly, I think this is a bit of a mistake signing. I didn't analyze the squad to its fullest, and Mario Musi here is a little bit faster, and he's just as good. So, yeah, that was probably a mistake by me, but at least we have some depth on the right side now, as well as the striker position. And one more player I looked at was Urco Vera. He has 12 finishing. He's not very fast, but he's got great mentals. So I think he's the most suited for the complete forward role. In case you're wondering, we are using Gareca's tactic again. This is the tactic that I've used pretty much all of FM20, and yeah, I'm gonna stick to it because I'm not the biggest tactical mastermind. I usually just replicate tactics from in real life coaches, and I'm just gonna stick to it because I think that'll be the best for this series. Now we're gonna play against Alaves B, the first game. Alaves B. I'm gonna say with the English gringo accent, like I said, Alaves B. We're gonna keep Esteva to the ball in the midfielder. Actually, I do like this lineup. Let's do another quick pick here. Yeah, I do like this lineup. I guess we'll learn more about the players as we go on. The first season's always a bit of a drag to me in Football Manager. So let's begin the first match of the save of Basque In Glory. We're gonna play against Alaves B. Now we always want to get off to a winning start. I don't expect much this season. I expect us to be in this division for, I'm gonna project it 2 to 4 years around there, because honestly, I gotta change. Hold on, I always play on key highlights, so okay, yeah. I always what was I saying? I actually don't remember. I'll probably watch this and think how silly how I forgot that, but yeah, I actually don't remember. But anyways, I digress. All right, here we. Oh yeah, I remember now. Like I said, we probably will be in this division for 2 to 4 years. We're not predicted to finish very high. With a mid-table top half finish, I'll be happy, because we don't really have the squad to go up this year. It's going to take us a little bit. And they could score the first goal of this match at least. Diego Rosas. You know, I'm not. A lot of Europeans a lot of Europeans don't actually know this, but because I remember I've been asked by a few Europeans before. In Peru and pretty much all of South America, we don't do the lisp, the Spanish lisp. That's only used in Spain and I think Equatorial Guinea in Africa, but like no one else uses the lisp. Even some places in Spain like Andalusia and the Canaries, they don't use the lisp either. So yeah, that's a little bit of important information. So if any of you from Europe and you saying I'm pronouncing it wrong, which to begin with I accept that I'm gonna pronounce it wrong in this series, but just for the sake of consistency. But like if I'm not even saying the names right, then it's because we in South America just don't use the lisp. So yeah, for us it's Diego Rosas, not Diego Rozas, and they scored. Andre Lupu. I swear I've heard this guy before. I think this guy used to tear me apart in a few old film matches. Let me check if it's the same guy. I want to check. Hold on. No, I think this is someone else. Yeah, this is someone else. Just making sure. Alright, so they're outplaying us right now, but the scoreline's not too bad at the moment. They have a much higher expected goals than we do, though, which is a little bit worrying. Okay. So, yeah. Am I content with the draw? Partially, I'm going to tell them I'm far from pleased anyways. I'm partially content with the draw here because I am not a... when I don't know the squad at all and we're not expected to go up, like I've never even heard of this team until I chose them the other day. I'm happy with taking a draw first match today, especially if we're not predicted to go up. So I wouldn't mind the draw, even if it's at home. We almost scored there, Jaime Almagro. Which, speaking of, I haven't noticed the opposition instructions yet. I've played a few MLS saves. Let me just check quickly. Yeah, I played a few MLS saves before. There they are. Yeah, I played a few MLS saves in the build to this just to get a grip of FM21. It's a lot different for sure. The match engine is a lot better now, which is something I wasn't expecting, to be honest. Because the last 3 match engines have basically been the same, but this match engine is great. One of the best we've had, at least early days, anyways. There's still a few flaws. You still the random shooting from far, those random highlights. The one-on-ones are better. But yeah, I was playing a few MLS saves just to get a grip of it. I didn't really enjoy them, but I at least know what the game is like. Although, excuse me if I'm still getting a grip of things in this game, because I'm not exactly the most familiar yet. So yeah, I didn't even play through a season. I just played enough for me to know what to expect here. So yeah, I might sound stupid in some parts of the save, at least early on, but I should get a grip of it soon. Alright, so we do 1-1. And that's Alaves B. And yeah, it's not, like I said, I'll take the draw. I hope I can catch up to it. I hope I can catch up later. Oh, this is actually a pretty short season. What the heck? It's a very short season. Did they change the format? It looks like they did, actually. Or how does this work? I used to manage. I have managed. Yeah, there's a playoff. I have managed in this division before, but I don't exactly know how the change. It was 5 years ago, so they probably changed things. I'll take a look at the rules quickly before I end the video. If it loads, okay, here we go. So yeah, so group stage, promotion stage, playoff. How does this work? I see. Okay. So what does a playoff mean? Okay, okay. This is very confusing. I'll learn about it as the season goes on, I suppose. I'm not sure how it works. It used to be a lot simpler back in the day, where if you finish first, you go to a playoff where you all you have to do is win your match, and if you finish last or not last, if you finish second to fifth, you can still get promoted, but you have to go through a few playoffs first. So, that system was annoying, but it was a lot easier to follow than this. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. I think I'm gonna play a few matches, and then I'll be back in a few episodes or a few matches. Am I saying that right? You know what? The logical match to do is this one against Racing Santander. But I'll think about it. I'll see how the season pans out, and then I'll decide. So thank you for watching. This is Lola Samurai, and I'm signing off.